Hello everybody, welcome. Yeah, I've just been finishing off these pestles and mortars, and the pestle which you saw me making in the last clip, I'm just going to show you how I go about finishing that off. But before I do that, as I promised you, I'd show you that harvest ring jug, which is now complete and is drying off. Always a good idea when you've got something with a lot of appendages, put a plastic bag over it so it dries off a little bit slowly, if you know what I mean. So as you can see, I've run the impressing wheel also not only around the foot but also around there, just for anyway. Yeah, I was quite pleased with it. Yeah, I think doing it again, I think what I would do is make the body a little bit fatter. It would hold more liquid then, wouldn't it? You have to wonder though about the practical use of something like this, how practical it really is. I think it's more of a visual piece really to look at. That's that. Something else to show you, a little scoop, and maybe I'll show you how to make a little scoop like that for your brown sugar, or for your beans or your rice or what have you. Kind of fun. Okay, let's stick to the point. I wanted to show you how I finish off the pestle. So these are the pestles I threw just recently. So you want to keep them a little bit under wraps until you're ready to work on them. You'll find that the tops of them will of course dry off before the bottoms, which is what you want, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tidy them up. Okay, so finger marks, just go over finger marks, and this end here, you see, which is a bit soft, you see. So, which is good, we want that to be like that. So I'm now going to sort of, using my thumb, pushing the clay, redondifying it as I told you, like this. So you get a nice even rounded, because you want that, you don't want that to be sharp in any way, you see. And then what you want is, just hang on, I'll just get my sponge. Are we in the picture? Yeah. So I'll just turn this around a bit. Alright. Just lick your finger and just go over the shank of the pestle to make sure that your fingerprints are okay. So the top here, what we want to do is, on a hard surface, a hard clean surface, you want to revolve it round and round and round like this, you see. And that helps to compress the surface and make it smooth. Alright, now the other end here, you can do something similar if you want, just to tidy that. Okay, right, we'll just do, I'll do one more. It's these little details, you see, that you need to know, isn't it? Are important. At least I think so. So round off the end here, redondify it, smooth the softened end. You may need to add a little bit of water depending on how dried off it has become. You see what I'm doing with my thumb? Bringing that clay up and over, making it nice and smooth. It's worthwhile. It's worth taking the time to do a good job of it, you know. All right. Now here, even though we tried the best as we could when it was on the wheel to get this as nice and domed and as smooth as possible, as much as you've done that, you're still going to need to do this. And that'll make it better. Okay, right, I've done 3 of those to show you. I'm now going to just use my impressing wheel here to add these impressions, which will give, you see, it's where my fingers are going to be grasping the pestle. So to have something there like that is good, isn't it? So as I'm using it in here, I've got something so my fingers don't slip. It's decorative as well as functional, you know. You could say it's 50-50. Alright, so taking the impressing wheel, and I'm just going to push and revolve them together against each other like this. One more time. Just a couple. And there you have it. That's all you need to do. Okay, that's finished. Let's do another one. Let's bring it up to the camera a bit so you can see my fingers and thumbs and fumbling. How's that? So, about there, push in and turn it . Just get them so they meet up as much as possible. Sometimes you find that when you start pushing it in, when you come around to the other side, you miss, you know, because you've gone off course a bit. Oh, they love their noisy motorbikes, don't they, around here? So there's another one, and we'll do this one. Are we in the picture? Gosh, I hope I was in the picture then. That's the trouble, is when you're doing something a bit close, you can get out of the focal. Okay, so give it a bit of pressure, pushing against, and keep it always in contact. Don't lift it off as you do it. Just keep it always there, you see. You see, it's easy. You start there, but when you come round, you shift it. So I have to, if that happens, just continue over, and you'll be fine. All right. No one will notice. Practice makes perfect. So like everything you do, you know, you start off doing it. The first one is so-so, the second one is better, the third one is better, and so on and so forth. So you just keep practicing. See, when you do what I'm doing now, you see is it's soft, and you see, and you push it. But when you push it, it pushes up, so it creates a little dip in the middle there, and there's that little thing. Well, don't worry about that. You might think, oh dear, it's going to trap air, Simon. Oh dear, dear, dear. Don't worry about it. It isn't going to trap any air. A little bit of water. Redondify it, smooth it. Alright. Yeah. There we go. And then don't forget the this part here, that you're going to go around like this, you see. It's going to compress the surface. Okay. With the wheel. Once. Twice. There we are. There it is, folks. That is finishing off the pestle. So we'll call it a day there, I think. So thanks for joining us. Please visit my website, simonleachpottery.com, and yes, if you want to come on a workshop, we've got spaces. In fact, this workshop coming up on the 11th and 12th of July, I can take one more person. And then I've got another one at the end of July or beginning of August 1st. I think I only have one person on that workshop. So anybody out there who wants to come on a workshop round about the beginning of August, we've got space then as well. We've got another one also on the 22nd and 23rd of August. Alright, the weekend before that, on the 15th and 16th, I am in Salt Lake City. So, if you are from Utah and you want to go on that workshop, just write to me and I'll put you in touch with the person who's organising that workshop, because I haven't got their contact details in front of me. But if you write to me, I'll give you their details. Okay? Hey, thanks for joining us and keep practicing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.